My name is Carlita, once identified as 916063. After serving 22 years in the Maryland Correctional Institution for Women, I came home, participated in a Pivot Workforce Development Program. I thought it was just a typical program, another program, sit in a circle, talk about your problems. But one thing that I learned showing up, on Tuesdays, we had workshops deal with personal success. When you hear personal success, you think about, preparing for the workforce, being professional. But what I learned working on personal success is that you take you everywhere you go. No matter where you go, you take you. It's easy for Pivot to give you a job, but you have to be committed to keeping that job. And that was one of my takeaways from my Pivot experience, that you have to show up being the best version of yourself. On Wednesdays, we dealt with wellness, mental health, the things that I thought that I knew. I realized going through, the mental health aspect of Pivot, going through it, I recognized that I didn't know everything. And then on Thursdays, you got workforce development, where you just focus on what is not the job that you want to settle for, but what's your career? What is your training? What is your desire? And when these questions was asked to me, even though I may have heard these questions, the way that they were asked, it's like they cared. The team, they cared. They was interested, not in telling me what to do, but asking me, what is it that I want to do and how do I want to do it? And building that kind of relationship with the team, I entrusted them, and I let go all of my anxieties, all of my fears, and graduated. Since my graduation from Pivot has, not holding my hand, but walking through me in this journey. For the first time, I live on my own. I never paid a bill. I never owned anything. Now, since Pivot, I have my own place. I have my permit, my driver's permit. Finally, working on getting my license. And all this with the help and the support of the Pivot team, who I appreciate so much. For any woman who may be listening and contemplating and thinking about what to do or where to go, I would say Pivot Workforce Development Program in the city of Baltimore.